The path of virtue is long and rocky.
It's a bad business.
Nobody wants to know.
Hey! What are you waiting for?
We are still waiting for our equipment and provisions. Then we set off. He listened to the wrong people.
You don't have to tell me that.
Garond has called for a general mobilization. We'll set out for the Valley of Mines soon.
You don't have to tell me that.
He would have never thought of that himself.
What's new?
Thanks be to Innos. The threat of the dragons has been averted. Now we only have to deal with the orcs to get to the ore.
Nobody wants to know.
I'm no better off myself.
How's business?
Lousy. Somebody should have told me that Corinus has gone to the dogs in the meantime.
That's no news. I've only known the city like this.
You should have seen it a few years ago. You would have liked it then.
I've got no time for things like that.
I never knew that.
If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
Nobody wants to know.
You didn't look all that hot.
These headaches just won't stop. There's something brewing. I think I'll have a rest first.
Where's Zardos?
He's gone. And he left these demonic beings behind in his tower. I think he doesn't want anyone sniffing around his tower in his absence.
Where did he go?
He didn't say. He only asked me to give you this letter from him. I read it. Sorry, I was curious.
And?
No idea. I didn't understand a word, man. But one thing's clear to me. We won't see him again anytime soon. I think things just got too hot for him, and he headed for the hills.
Hey, you!
Filthy thief, just you wait.
I've heard a thing or two. Nothing surprises me anymore. Can only wait and see.
So great was the wrath of Beliar that he came across the land and chose the beast. There are many rumors about you and Corinus. They say you were involved in the murder of innocent people. If that's truly the case, I can only warn you, son. Do not leave the path of balance and preservation of this world, or you will have to bear the consequences. Tell me, what can I do to help you?
The dragons will wreak no more havoc.
I knew that you would return safe and sound. However, you have yet to take your greatest hurdle.
I know.
Then equip yourself well and come to me if you need help. Always carry the Eye of Innos with you. Do you hear? Adanas bless you.
That's not what my husband thinks. Now that's typical, isn't it? Go away. Don't tell me that. He can't keep anything to himself. Now that's typical, isn't it?
I killed all the dragons.
Really? So there's more than a glimmer of hope on the horizon. Now all we have to do is cut off the head of evil. If you have indeed done that, then we shall win the war.
Who, me?
You, of course. Who else?
That was no big deal.
Do you really think?
I talked to the dragons.
What did they say?
They kept talking about the power of their master and how he settled in the halls of Irdarath.
Enos be with us. The Black Temple has regained its power and is now sending its henchmen into our world.
All the dragons are dead.
That is good news indeed, but it does nothing to change our situation, which seems hopeless. The Seekers still have not left. On the contrary, I hear more and more reports that during these last few days, their numbers have even increased. Killing off the dragons has dealt the enemy a blow, but it did not suffice. We need to dig this evil out by the roots.
What are these halls of Irdarath?
The Eastern Invocation Temple of the god Beliar. There are 4 of them in the land of Myrtana, but this one is probably the most terrifying temple of all. About 40 years ago, the northern and western temples of this horrible deity were destroyed. The brave knights of that time gave their all to raise those mighty constructions to the ground. Back then, the black hordes of the enemy were helpless against the superior numbers and the heroic courage of the knights and paladins. It would have been easy to destroy the other 2 temples as well and rid the land of evil forever. But after the second temple fell, they simply disappeared.
Disappeared? An entire temple? Yeah, right.
Do not mock me. The situation is serious. If the halls of Irdarath have indeed regained their power, then it will not be easy to defeat the enemy. For that, you would have to find it first. And I think that this will be your next and hardest task.
We shall see. Zardas's book, which was believed to be lost, where is it?
I have been expecting you would ask that, but I fear that it will be of no help to you. It has been magically sealed. I took it to one of our lower vaults, and even we have so far tried in vain to open it. That accursed Zardas has played a dirty trick on us.
Can I see the book?
Be my guest. I cannot imagine you being successful where the greatest masters of our monastery have failed. But go ahead and give it a try. Talamon is not going to stop you.
Any news?
No, nothing which you do not already know, brother.
Is there anything else you want to tell me?
Dismissed. You know what you have to do.
Hey, you!
Can't go on like this forever.
May Innos protect you.
Sooner or later.
You better watch out who you tell that to.
Same old thing all over again.
I want to consecrate my sword.
If you are determined to take this step, you will first need a blade of tempered ore. With this, you should then retreat to the chapel and pray. During the prayer, and after a reasonable donation to our Lord Innos, you should ask Innos for his grace and guidance in the battle against evil. If Innos is well disposed towards you, your sword will be consecrated to our Lord from that moment on.
You already know what I think.
I couldn't get away with that.
I always act in the name of Innos.
May Innos illuminate your path.
Hey! I've got the book for you.
So you've changed your mind after all. Very good. So where do you have the book? You may withdraw now. I shall retire and study.
Found anything out yet?
Well, I cannot be completely sure, but the current constellation of the stars seem to indicate many dangers.
What kind of dangers?
Well, the structure between the worlds seems to be very weak. It only takes a small portion of the power that would be necessary otherwise to tear a hole in this structure. Demons could use those portals to enter our world without encountering resistance.
Hey, you!
That's just what I said.
Show me your wares. I need a few things. Hey! You seem to have worked up a sweat.
Yes, I'm completely exhausted. For days I've been trying to get this confounded concoction to work. I just can't do it.
What's the problem?
The recipe says something about a dragon egg. Of course, I don't have one of those things. So I've been trying to simulate that ingredient. However, with little success thus far. If one of those things should ever roll across your path in some cave, then think of me.
What kind of a potion is that supposed to be?
I bought the recipe from a traveling salesman. It mentions some curious but rather interesting things. I'm not sure if this potion really does anything, but my thirst for knowledge impels me to continue.
So what are you using instead of the dragon egg?
Believe me, you don't want to know.
I'll see what I can do.
Hey, that was only a joke. I do not believe you will really find a dragon egg.
Just wait. Hey! Can I learn from you?
I shall instruct you in the secrets of alchemy. Come back once you've had more experience.
Here, I've got a dragon egg for you.
You're trying to pull my leg. It's real. I hadn't thought it possible. Where did you find it?
I'd rather keep that to myself.
Excellent. What do you want for it?
Surprise me.
Good. Then take this magic ring. It is sure to help you overcome your enemies. It will protect you from the attacks of magical beings.
You are not permitted to go further. Turn back.
Pyrocar says I'm allowed to examine Zardas's book.
So he says that. All right, you may enter. The book you are looking for is over there on the alchemist's bench.
Zarek Bundardo. Ah, the book's open. There's a letter and a key hidden inside. Nothing to plunder. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing to be had there.